welcome back to the practical 2D wireframe designing session. So in this session I am going to teach you that how we can create this drawing from the scratch, and also how we can create layouts of this drawing. Okay, so let's start from the basic. So I will maximize this page and I will open a new tab. So here it will be very useful to check the dimensions and all. Okay, so let's start. Wireframe tab. First we will check the dimension, what is the height and what is the width. So height is 889 and width is 1270. Okay, so create a rectangle first. So we will give the width is 1270 mm, 12 and 70 mm, and height is 889. So we will type that and then we will click anchor to center and we will click the center and right click and click on the fit. So as you can see, this is the overall dimension of this part. Fine. Okay, so the next is we will create this length first. The length is 762. So we will create a line. We will create a center line from this point to this point and then OK. So after that we will offset 762. So offset this line from this point and give the value 762 divided by 2. Okay, and we will click here both side. Okay, so the next height is we will create this height 381. So we will offset it 381. Okay, we will offset it from here. We will click select side, one side. Okay, so the next height is okay, so the next height is, we will check the dimension from here, vertical. So I will check that what is the height from here to here. So the height is 304. So we will offset it from here to here, 304 mm from this top to this side. Okay, fantastic. So the next one is we will check the width. We will check the width of this area. So we will check that dimension also. We will minimize it and we will check that what is the width of this area. It is 1016. So we will create one more offset here, 1016, and we will divide it 2 times. Okay, both side. Okay, done. So now we need this taper angle. So we will create a line endpoints from this point to this point, this point to this point. Okay, and we will delete this area, delete all this area. And also we will delete this area, this, and this one also. So as you can see, now this one is looking good. Also we don't need this one. Okay, so we have deleted all these extra entities. Okay, so now it's looking good. So what we have to do now, we have to create this area. So the length is 762. So what I'm gonna to do, I will create a center line and I will offset it 762 divided by 2, and I will offset it again. Okay, and now we will check what is the dimension of this area. It is 152.4. So offset one side 152.4. Okay, good. Done. So now what we have to do, we have to check this distance. So what is that distance? That is 508. So once more we will offset it 508 divided by 2, both side. Okay, so I will create a line from this point to this point, this point to this point. Okay, so I will trim this area also. So we don't need this one. Okay, and I will delete this all area. So as you can see, we have drawn this drawing from top view, and we will give a radius on these corner points. For smoothing 0.5, this area, and this area. Okay, we will check it. I think there is no radius, so we will make it undo. 1 2 3 4. Okay, that's great. So we will check the dimensions. Drafting, smart dimension. Okay, so we will change the text height. We will click here, drafting options. So there is option for dimension text. Just give the text height 25 mm and leader line. Okay, that's good. So I will click OK. So after this we will create a layout. This is top view, this is front view. Okay, so we will check the dimensions, smart dimensions. So is it looking good? Okay, so the dimension is perfect. So after this we will extrude it. So we will check what is the length. Length is 1000 mm. So this is the isometric view of that part. Solid, we will say extrude this part. So there is some duplicate lines, so we will check that duplicates. So it is showing there is a line which is duplicate. We will say OK. Once more we will say solid, extrude this part. Okay, we will give the height 1000 mm and we will change the direction from here. Perfect. We will change the color. We will make it white and we will change the metallic view. So this is the part which we have done. So So after this we will create layout like this. So I will maximize it. So this is the part. After this I will show you that how we can create the layout. So this is the layout option. In solid tab, select layout, and you can define the paper size. I will select custom size because model dimension is very big, so we will give the custom dimension. I will give the X length 2000 and the Y length 1800. Okay, so still it is giving some error. We will make it higher, 5000, and then Y we will give 4000. Okay, so now this is looking perfect. So in the content folder you will get toggle options. If you click toggle all, then it will show you the hidden lines. If you want to add any view, you can add from here. You can add the sections. I will add some details. Circle, suppose if you want to show this area, if you want to highlight this area, you can easily highlight that like this. So this is done what we need. So after that we can give the smart dimensions. We will go to the drafting tab, smart dimension of this area. So still dimension text, we have to change it. Okay, 25 mm text height. Okay, let's give the smart dimension. So it is still, it's not changed. We will give text height from here. So we need it 25 mm. So the height is 762. We'll make it undo. So these are all the things which we can apply for the dimensions and all. Okay, so the leader line height and width we have to change. So I will get 10 width and height 12. Yes. Sometime it is getting changed, so we can set these values in configuration option, so it will be permanent. Smart dimension. So this is 762. Smart dimension. Okay. So like this we can give the dimensions and all the width and height. Okay, done. So it was the 2D designing session, and we have covered 2D layout also.